Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Comes a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing disciplined and forcing the incompletion.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. To pass. It's Sayin. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line is Thomas. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down after that short completion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Frazier. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. A handoff to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. Sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up. Down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pump over the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. He keeps it on the design run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Buckeyes are on the move here. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Mouth on that one. It falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had it blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Branch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. To throw, it's St. Clair. And off the deflection, it's caught. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side, but it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the running back, but he's got work to do. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Now, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No chance to catch him there. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. About the 23-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Hand off to the single back. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Completion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Donaldson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick completion to the tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's running out of time here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Can they try to run it in here? Try to convert with a sneak. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Ohio State.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The ball will be down just inside the 30. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Play action here on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He escapes the pocket. Short throw complete to the tight end. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. We're near the sticks. It's Frazier. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Snags the quick throw. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Throwing for his running back. That's caught. It's Donaldson. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Pass not complete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Breaks free with room to run. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Donaldson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Leans back and chucks it deep. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Got it.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal, upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. In the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.